Hello and welcome to episode 1 of this new relaxation podcast. Close your eyes. Imagine you're surrounded by water. I'm only joking. Apparently people can actually do relaxation podcasts.
Yes, you should, because you make them fall asleep. No, you should. You should. People have said you have a very soothing voice. Soothing voice.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
You're
Hello,
listening
everyone.
to Hashtag Nailed It with me, Tova Lee.
And me, Mike Lee.
AKA Soothing Voice. Yes. So a lot of people have asked about our sister podcast, Moist, the food podcast.
I feel like we haven't done one of these for ages, have we?
I know. We haven't.
We had a mini break. Do people know that?
We
Probably
had a
don't.
mini breakdown, didn't we?
had a mini breakdown.
Last week. It was a
Yes.
breakdown. Why didn't we do one last
You couldn't
week?
be asked.
No, you are lying. I had a tummy
too
bug.
tired.
I
Oh,
nearly
yes.
died. I was like,
Here we go. Really died now.
I feel like all of my stories are very dramatic.
Yes, they
They're always
are.
like life changing. I nearly died. Like all my stories, very
Yeah.
over the top.
Yes.
No, but I was actually.
You weren't very well. There we are.
I wasn't.
But you're better now.
I have a okay,
Don't go
guys.
into
Listen,
gruesome
no, I
detail.
will. I
Don't-
have.
Don't talk about your stools,
I
please.
need to collect a sample.
Oh, God.
But you know, the size of the cup's really small. It's quite.
And I've seen the size of your stools.
Exactly. No, really, I don't understand what you're supposed to do with this. Like this tiny little cup. It's really strange.
Let's move on from your sample.
Okay. How are you? You're
I'm good, thank you. Yes.
Yes, I like your jumper.
Thank
I
you.
don't know if you guys are listening and you can't see what Mike's wearing, but if you're watching on YouTube, Mike is wearing a jumper. I got him from Nepal.
Yes, it's one of those things which is unfeasibly warm because it's made by yaks. They don't physically make it. They're not sitting there
by
with,
the
with
yaks?
thread and a needle,
God.
but it's made from yak what?
Wool.
Yak wool. There we
Wool.
are. So it's one of those things that you
But
sort of
look
put
how
it on.
beautiful it is. It's really gorgeous. It's not very soft, though.
No,
it's quite rough.
got a normal sort of cheap lining, I have to say, like something from Sports Direct.
Do
But
you
yeah,
know
it's very
that
warm.
cost me like
How much?
more money? I can't remember now, but it was really expensive.
What, how much?
I can't remember.
I mean,
but
was it silly money
no, like it wasn't expensive.
in
but
Nepalese
yes,
times?
compared to anything else I bought, I
Right.
splashed out on you.
Right.
And only because my brother told me to buy
Really?
you something. Yeah.
Oh,
He was like, because I bought like funny gifts, like the Kama Sutra thing and all the other stuff.
That was cheap, tacky kind of sculpture. The kind of thing you get from any tourist shop.
Yeah, exactly. So I bought those type of things.
Yes.
And then my brother turned around and
Get
said,
him something decent.
no, you need to get him a real gift. So I was like,
Yeah.
really? He was like,
Thank
yeah,
you.
you
Thank
do.
you, Eva.
So the jumper.
It's very nice, very warm.
It took
Bit
you
too
3
warm for
months.
in
It
here
took
now.
you 3 months to wear it, though.
Yeah, but because the weather wasn't right for it.
It was like
Today was sunny but cold.
it was
So it kind of
perfect.
worked for me.
instead of a coat.
Yes.
Okay, so for fashion advice, please follow Mike
Yeah.
on Instagram.
I'm not on Instagram.
I know. You
So what
should
are we
be.
doing today? What are we talking
Okay,
about?
yes,
What's the
so-
subject?
Today's podcast, we are going to do a Q&A. So I have asked people over the past week to send in their questions.
Okay.
Yes, they have been sending in lots of questions, and I've selected a few that I thought were really cute that we could answer. So you haven't really seen this list.
No. So,
So we have different questions. They're very random. I just have to
Okay.
warn you. Okay, like there's
Okay.
no logic. There's no order. There's nothing. It's
let's
very-
shoot. Come on, let's get on with
random. Okay. Okay. So, first question was from Emily, and she said, "Do you and Mike intend to show the girls the Nailed It videos? And if so, if so, are there? What
Have
is
you even
it?
read these?
I did, but what does this mean? I don't understand.
So her name's not Emily for a start.
Oh wait, no wait. Have you shown them? And has there?
Emilic.
Yeah, but it means Emily and like
What? How do you know it means Emily?
because in
Her name's Emilic.
No, but in
It's
Instagram.
like, my name's Dave, but it means John. Well, what does that mean? Her name is Emilic.
What kind of a name is that?
Well, it's a name from a certain
No,
country.
it's
How rude.
not. It's
What kind of name is that?
in Instagram.
Tova.
In Instagram, there's no spaces between like your first name, your initials, whatever.
Oh, so
it's all
Emily
like,
C.K.
possibly.
Maybe she's related to Louis C.K.
Possibly. I don't
Okay.
know. Okay, Emily,
Emily
message.
C.K.
Let us
Sorry,
know.
Emily. I do apologise.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. Okay? Her question is: do you intend to show the girls the Nailed It videos? Have you? And if so, what was their reaction?
Okay. So does everyone know what these nailed it videos are?
I don't know. You can explain.
Well, I don't really know. I just sort of get told to do something.
Yeah. Okay. So the nailed it videos are basically these sport or dance videos. Very good dancers. I feel like we really improved though. Like
But
I
we
have
started
definitely
from a very low
very
base.
low, very
When
low
you say
place.
improved,
Oh, that could be something we could do. Why not do like a dance sort of like video? Like, do no, I mean like
we Jane Fonda now?
yes, a couple workout sort of DVD. And then we could do that. Oh, I'd love to do that. Can we do that? I feel like it's something that potentially would be on my bucket list if I had thought of it. So now I'm adding it. Okay, we're doing it. Okay, so back to your question, Emily. Mike's looking at me in a strange way. The nailed it videos are sport or dance videos where we imitate
People who can actually do it
Yeah,
in
people
a
who-
very poor way.
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
In costume. No.
Presumably
Well.
the kids have seen. Have you showed it to them?
Yeah, obviously.
So fine. There is your answer. Yes, they've seen them. And it's
I feel- yeah.
their kind of low base level of humor. It's perfect for 7-year-olds.
No, but I don't think they realize, like, I don't think our kids realize that we're not good at it.
Oh, they think we're good at it.
Yes, they're really proud of us. Like, they go,
Really?
oh, look, mommy did it. And yeah. They don't get that it's a joke. Like,
I see.
they actually think we're fantastic,
Wow.
which is cute, right? So, yeah, Emily CK, I hope that answered your question. Okay. The next question is from Pais.
No.
Pais. What?
Into a goat.
Pais. See what I mean?
Psych mum of 2. Quite clearly, psych
Oh, I
mum
didn't
of
realize.
2.
Okay,
Her
you
name
see
is
it.
not Pay.
I didn't realize.
Psych mum of 2.
Excuse me, I don't have my glasses on. That's
Yeah.
why I just want to point out this was printed on very, very small font. Okay. How does Mike find being an older dad? I like this question. And what is the age gap between you? Ooh.
The age gap is 8 years. Surprisingly, Tova's younger than me. 8 years. Older dad, how old was I?
You were like 43, 42? Wait,
Yeah,
Mike,
43. Oh my God, I was.
how
wasn't I?
old are you now?
I'm
Lulu?
51, so...
You've been 51?
No, I am 51. Rude.
After your birthday.
51, so Ellen's going to be 8. So yeah, I was 43
43.
when I became a dad, which I don't think is that old, really. I mean, not now. I think... I remember, Charlie Chaplin was 80 when he had a kid. That's just ridiculous. But I've got friends in their
50.
mid-50s
Yeah.
who have had kids
Just recently.
just recently. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's... Is it any different? I mean, people sort of go, what, do you have the energy to keep up with them?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, pretty much.
I think
I never really,
Yeah.
I never really thought about it in those terms, really.
no, it's weird. I wonder, like, they'll see it when you get really old, when you're in the
I don't think I would have been a good dad in my early 20s.
No?
No, because I was too. I'd be
it's
too
true.
young, and I
It's true.
don't know that because it never happened. I think no matter what age you are, you just have to deal with it, don't you?
Yes,
Yes.
I do think that.
Why are you looking at me like
I
that?
don't know, because you're so sweet. You got all serious there.
Oh, sorry, well, I won't then.
No,
Oh,
it was
okay.
good. It was good. So yeah, we answered about the age gap, so that's good. 8 years.
Do you find that a big problem?
No, not at all.
A massive age gap?
It's not a massive age gap. What, 8 years is massive?
No, it's not, is
No,
it?
it's not.
No,
Not at all. I
no.
mean, I do feel like you're more close to like my parents' generation, but like just in your but really like just in like your taste of music, your taste of clothes, like
Well, our taste in music is very different.
it is.
You much prefer what's in the hit parade.
Yeah.
No, even the fact I said hit parade shows off my age.
exactly.
I prefer the beat combos.
you like the classics,
I like listening to my gramophone records. Yeah. So, yeah, you get the idea.
But you are. You're like a bit of an old man. But I feel like you were like that probably in your 20s as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Like you
I've
like your
always been-
slippers.
I've been old at heart.
Yes, you like your slippers, you like your robe, you like your like little comforts, but I feel like you're finally growing into like the age that you're mentally
Oh,
always have
thank
been.
you.
Like, do you know what I mean?
I think that was a compliment, or you're just being rude. I'm not too sure.
Sort of.
Thank you,
Okay,
Psych Mum of 2.
moving on. So Sarah,
Here we go.
Sarah
Sarah Heyman, 24.
Okay, you're
So I'm
obviously
assuming
much better.
Sarah is 24. I don't
So
know.
much better at reading these Instagram names, by the way.
There's
I'm
one for
awful.
me. Sarah
Yes.
Heyman, 24, says, Mike, does Tova snore? The answer to that is yes.
Do I really?
Well, like you're surprised you
What?
knew to.
I don't snore.
Well, I was about to say, not like a man's. Well, no, actually, you have your moments after a heavy night of drinking or whatever. You can be quite pickish.
What? Show how
with your-
bad. Really? But do you nudge me? Do you nudge? Don't do that. You're such a.
I don't nudge you because you're a very light sleeper.
It's true.
So no, I nudged you.
I'd
You're
kill
going to
you,
sleep,
and I would kill you.
It's I just have to suffer.
Yes.
But by the way, I snore and you wear earplugs.
I do, but I still hear you. You know.
Really?
Yeah, it's awful. So bad.
I don't
It's
hear
like,
myself.
My God, it's something. Honestly, it's something else.
It's otherworldly.
It really is. You know, it's this hidden talent.
Yeah.
I mean, really. And I do nudge you.
I think most people snore, don't they?
don't
Or
know.
snored snored at
Probably.
some stage.
Probably. Thank you
Maybe we
for
should do a whole snoring podcast.
Exactly. Okay. Have you had? Who is this? Brenda Lily. She's asking, have you had any brushes with the law?
Oh, have you?
Ooh, me? I'm trying to think.
Sure you have. Your wild days.
No, you see, I feel like I mean, the closest thing I had was when I was pregnant with our eldest, and we were shooting some films, some sort of short film somewhere on the South Bank in London.
Right.
And we were basically driving with people sticking their heads out of the windows of the
very
car. Very
dangerous.
dangerous. And I was driving, and I was heavily pregnant. Like I was
Right.
6. Okay, but I wasn't sticking my head out of the window before anybody gets upset with me. And suddenly a police car stopped us, like pulled us over. And I was like, oh my God, they saw us. That's awful. And I just did the old sort of stepped out the car holding my belly, being
Right.
really extremely pregnant.
Right. Did that work for you?
He didn't see us. He just wanted to point out that one of my taillights wasn't working. That was it.
I thought you were going to say one of your tits was out.
No, that
Right.
was a different night. But yeah, so that was the closest I ever. I'm trying to think. Like I honestly don't have a story. Do you?
The brush with the law. The only one I can think of, which was, when I say the law, it was actually army, was when I was in Argentina with my friend Paul. We were in Buenos Aires. Do we have time for a quick story?
Yeah.
And when I say quick story, it's a 3-minute story.
Okay,
don't
go
interrupt
for it.
me.
Oh my God.
Well, there's an
Okay.
answer.
Do you need
So
sound
me-
effects? Should I
so-
do any sound effects? No,
If you want. So me and my friend Paul were in Buenos Aires. We'd gone over to Argentina, 2001. And he'd met a girl in a bar. No, so he'd been in a bar in London and met a waitress who happened to be from Argentina.
Yeah.
And they got talking. He was like, "Oh my God, I'm going to Argentina
Yeah.
in a couple of months. Oh, here's my number. Here's my email. We must meet up. Great,
Yeah.
great." So we literally our first night in Buenos Aires, we met up with this girl and her couple of friends, and chatting. And what made me laugh, not at the time. She was quite tall and blonde. And I sort of said, "Oh, how long have you been in Argentina for?" And she told me, and I said, "Well, my family were originally from Germany and moved here in the 50s. So me being me, I saw sort of blonde hair, blue eyes and thought,
Oh my God.
they're probably Nazis, ex-Nazis who've now moved, which many did. Many did go to South America. That's historically is a fact. So I'm like, okay, so that was by the by. And she was, so I don't know how they got she mentioned she had a boat on the River Plate. And my friend loves water skiing and wakeboarding. And she said, so Paul said, "Oh, amazing. We're here for a few days. Love to go on your boat." She went, "Well, actually, I'm going away. I'm going away tomorrow. But here's the details of the boat. Just go and use it."
Wow.
And we're like, "Really?" Didn't know her. Yeah. Here's the details. So the next day we got a taxi to the River Plate and went to this, what do you call a place with boats? Not harbour, but they were like speedboats. Anyway, so we went to this place and showed this guy this ID, and we went into this sort of hangar, and they're stacked up like, I don't know, beans in a supermarket with all these boats, and this machine went, press B for and it
Like
went
a
up.
vending machine
Yeah, like a vending
of
machine.
boats.
Went up and bought this brand new
Speedboat?
speedboat. That's the
Amazing.
word. Brand new speedboat.
Right.
And off we went onto the River Plate. Amazing day, amazing weather. all great. Stopped off for lunch somewhere. It was magical. And then on the way back, Paul said, right, because she had in the back all the water ski stuff. You drive the boat and I'll water ski. So I went, okay, I don't think I've ever driven a boat before. He went, well, water skiing, you've got to be careful. You can't push too far because you'll rip my arms off as I'm water skiing. And if I fall out the water, you've got to cut the engine, come around a certain side of me and come and get me. It was all too complicated for me. I was like, you know what, I'm on holiday. This feels like work. I kind of rather not. I tried, I was useless at it. So then Paul started driving the boat. You know when you go past a big boat and you get the waves and you hit the waves, you go over. And for those boat people out there, you've got a life jacket on with a thing which goes into the ignition of the boat. So if you fall back, the boat cuts out. Yeah. So it means if you fall overboard, the boat doesn't keep going by itself. Yeah. It cuts out. So he hit this wave, he fell back, it cut out. So he then turned the key and it went, woo, woo, and we couldn't get the boat to start. The boat would not go. And I don't know, never really been on a boat. The boat then started going to the side of the river, and the river plate is like wide like the sea. It's like being on the sea. It's a really, really wide river. And we were going towards the side, the bank, the bulrushes, and it was going push away because we damaged this boat. It's a brand new boat.
Oh my God.
So this kept happening. And then I said, what do we do with this? We don't have a mobile phone, nothing. And he said, I think there's an international distress call. You beep the horn 3 times. It's now getting dark. The sun's going down. Nothing. We're like, to us, it's the middle of nowhere. Nothing. Thank God from nowhere, a small boat of small children shows up, and we didn't know much Spanish.
So where's the story going?
And they sort of said, well, we can tow you round the corner. Anyway, they towed us round this corner, and there in front of us was an Argentinian warship full of army with proper guns and everything. And we went up and said, hola, boats, kaput. They asked for ID. We didn't have any ID, but what we had was a picture of this woman's passport to get the boat out. So they looked at this and said, this isn't you. Well, clearly it's not us. So they thought we'd stolen the boat.
Oh, my God.
So next minute, they're getting a little bit itchy with the guns and said, Paul, we are going to die. For those of you in America, there's a bit of history between England and Argentina called the Falklands War in 1982. We went to war with them 20 years before. And I thought, this is it. I'm now going to get killed in the river plate. No one's going to know. That's it. They think we've stolen this boat. So I think we had to pay them money.
No.
We gave them money for petrol or something for them to tow us back. It wasn't much, like $100. And they towed us back, and we got back, and yeah, that's my Bush Little.
Wow.
Was that a good story?
Yeah,
it was
that
good.
was really good.
But it was amazing how it went from one of the most idyllic days ever to I'm gonna fucking die.
But I kind of almost feel like it made it better. It's something you'll never forget.
Forget.
Because if it was just a nice day on a boat. Do you know what I mean?
And then we had to phone the girl up to say we'd broken your boat.
Oh, so did you break the boat? Oh, just
the starter motor had gone.
How did she take it?
Well, luckily when we called up the number, it went to answer machine. Yes. Went, hi, good news and bad news. Good news is we had a lovely day. Lovely day. Bad news, we broke your boat. Bye-bye. We did pay for the repairs. If everyone's thinking that wasn't very nice. We paid for the repairs.
Wait, but where did you leave the key?
We took it back to the boat place.
Oh, to the vending machine.
Vending machine place.
Oh my God, what a story.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, if you're out there listening, he's here. He
Imagine.
still owes you money. Oh my God. That's a good story. Very good story.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like
Would
it.
you like some water?
Oh, I'd love some water. Thank you so much. Didn't you promise me wine last week? What happened to that?
You're not drinking.
No, I can't drink at the moment. That's true. Okay. I like it. Next question. Somebody asked you, how about them Spurs?
How about them Spurs?
But you know why they asked it? I think the day that question was sent in was the day that Spurs
we
won.
won the Champions League against Borussia Dortmund. Yes, that was a great.
That was a happy day for you, wasn't it?
Any fellow Spurs fans out there.
Okay. What body part do you like best in your spouse?
Oh my God.
That's me.
What?
No, what do you like in your spouse?
I'm thinking. Wow. Body parts.
Yeah.
Just one?
I like your eyebrows.
That's not a body part,
Isn't
is it? That's a sort of feature on one's face.
But what? It's part of
body
your face.
parts. I'm a big fan of your arms.
I know you have a thing
I like
with
your
arms.
arms.
It's
No,
so
I don't have a
weird.
thing with arms. I like your arms.
My arms specifically.
yes,
but
you know
why?
this. I just like your arms.
But like just the bottom part or
Just
the whole
shape,
thing?
the shape of the arm. You
That's
have a
so
nice-
odd.
nice
That's
arm
like,
shape.
it's kind of weird.
Is
Can I
it?
just say? It really is. Because an arm is not like a body part people sort of
Exactly.
notice. Like, do you know what I mean?
I noticed your arms.
It's really
First thing I saw
strange.
about you, I went,
Very
"Whoa, she's
strange.
got some tasty arms. Look at the arms on that."
Oh my God, that's so creepy.
Thank you.
Have the whole relationship now. I know some people who have like feet fetish.
That's quite a well-known thing.
Is
Foot
it?
fetishists.
I don't understand that.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
And I've asked them. They go, "It's all about the shape."
Oh,
of
you
the
know
heel.
people? You know people in real
I
life?
think, yeah, I
that
think
have
so.
that?
Yeah, yeah. Who
No.
like feet? And I'm like,
Can you
feet?
tell us who they are?
No, I generally can't remember. I don't get
okay.
it. Oh, it's the shape of the heel
Right,
and the way
so
it sits in a
weird.
stiletto, and I don't get it. It's a
Yeah.
foot.
It's really strange. I have people who ask me to post
Oh,
pictures of my feet
Really? There you
on
are.
Instagram. Yeah,
And do you?
of course.
Really?
Yes. I like to please my fans. You know, no, I'm kidding. Of course I don't. Can you imagine? Well, sometimes, but no, not very
Instagram you
often.
running here?
What do I like about you apart from your eyebrows? Your lips. I guess.
You look at me like.
I like your lips. They're like a bow lip. It's really sweet.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Who asked that question?
Oh, who is this? Denise. Denise? Am I reading that right? I can't see anything.
Denise Rashid. Thank you,
Thank you,
Denise.
Denise. Okay, Lady Linda.
Lady Linda.
If you could only eat or drink one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
One thing.
I like that question. It's good.
One thing.
Good. I would do salad. No.
You said I think you told me this. It was a
Yeah.
ridiculous answer.
No, I'm trying to think. What would I
One
eat for the
thing.
rest of it? It had to be chocolate, though.
Chocolate. But
I
are you
feel like
looking-
chocolate for sure for me. If I could only have one thing. It'd have to be chocolate.
I'd probably say the same.
Yeah.
And I
drink?
think wine, red wine.
Really? No, I'd have
Yeah.
to go with water because
So I was
chocolate
just
makes me
pissed the whole
thirsty.
time. You know, and I was presuming I've only had probably like the last person in the desert island or
Assuming you
something.
could survive on that one thing.
I think I could survive on wine and chocolate.
What? Could you?
I think so. Let's give it a go. Let's do it for a week.
Let's try it. It's the wine and chocolate diet. By the way, I'm at the moment on a really strict diet because of my problem with my stomach. I basically can't eat anything.
Yeah.
I can't eat anything.
Well, at least you're not eating off my plate this
It's
week.
really restricting, yeah. Okay, after giving birth, when did you have? I didn't read that out till the end. Let's skip this one for a minute.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
Veronica says, would you?
name, full name.
Oh yes, Veronica Mori says, would you eat vegan food if you knew you could still eat yummy food without killing animals?
Would you eat? Sorry, would you eat-
I need to read this question again.
Would you eat vegan food if you
Yeah.
knew you could still eat yum? Oh, okay. I get it.
Would you eat
So
vegan if it
it's-
was yummy?
Okay. Well,
But
you eat a
some-
lot of vegan.
Yeah, a
Vegan
lot of
food
vegan is
yeah.
yummy, actually. Yeah.
I eat vegan food.
I mean, but you're
every
not
day.
vegan.
I'm not a vegan.
No, you're not a vegan.
But I've eaten vegan food in restaurants and
Yeah,
gone.
it's very
This
nice.
is what I couldn't eat
We
every
actually
day.
have good friends,
You know, like-
that are vegan, and
Yes,
sometimes they
very
make us
big.
go out to vegan restaurants
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah,
and
fine.
we have to eat vegan, and
Yeah.
we actually reduced the amount of meat that we eat in the house. I feel like in the last couple of years we have. You're looking at me like, have we? I haven't.
I don't know. I just make sure I eat out a lot.
Well, we have. And I think it's just a matter of like learning to cook with new stuff, stuff you're not used to. But I like vegan food. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Who's this? Pooh Bale?
Pooh Bale.
Pooh Bale. What's Pooh Bale?
Is that
I
an
don't
actual
know.
name?
I don't know.
Pooh Bale.
What are they asking?
Do you or did you ever go dancing together?
What, like professionally?
Well, obviously not professionally. Not strictly come dancing, is it? Do you go dancing together? Well, yeah, we've gone dancing together.
Yeah, okay.
But we never sort of
I
go,
gotta tell
"Let's
you
go
guys
out
a secret.
dancing." You like your
because
dancing.
Mike will not say this about it. You're a really good dancer.
No, I'm not.
Oh
I'm
my
really
God,
not.
you're
I'm
such a
not.
good dancer.
I'm not a good dancer.
You have these crazy leg moves that are really, really unique. But they are. The shuffling to the side, like I've never seen anyone do that. It's really really unique. It really is. It's like these great movies. You're a really good dancer. You really are.
I disagree. I think most stuff I don't like dancing to.
Yeah.
It's got to be good music.
Yeah.
So that's
you're very picky.
To me, the
that's
best
true.
music to dance to is like old 60s soul music.
No, you're picky.
60s, 70s soul, northern soul.
But also, I just want to say
That's great to dance to.
we went. Where was it? Club Med or where was that? I can't remember last year. And I wanted to do stuff, of course, like take up classes and whatever. And I managed to get you to come with me to a salsa.
Oh yes, that was quite fun. I quite enjoyed that.
We were so bad.
Well, awful. We were awful
like
at
so bad. It was really.
I think some people have got sort of natural rhythm, and most people don't.
Yeah.
So I'm not a good dancer. I can get.
No,
I think I could get by on a dance floor without people going, "Look at that guy over there."
No, you're a good
Jesus.
dancer, but the thing is, like, I think you're very good, like, at your leg dancing. Your hips, not so much.
So there we are.
Like, Latin music's not really your thing, not at all.
But you go dancing.
Yeah, I go dancing a lot.
You do dance lessons now.
Well, I've started doing. Well, I do pole dancing, but I started doing street dancing.
Street dance. You're just dancing in the street like a lunatic with a hat collecting money.
Down with the kids now. I'm so bad at it. It's like not even
You've
remote.
got better. You show me.
I've improved. Plus, I just improvise. Basically, this
Right.
is my secret. I don't stop. So if I'm like, there's a move I don't know how to do, I just do something else. And when I film myself with nobody else in the background, so you can't compare me to anyone. So it looks good, you know.
see.
So yeah, basically I cheat.
Thank
but
you,
it's
Bluebell.
but it's fun. It's really fun. Okay. How do you survive? Oh, who's this? Kits. With
four
loads of
Zs.
Zs. So she, I think, asks, how do you survive with 3 kids? We struggle, but with 2, but I'm desperate for another one. Ooh. What do you think?
How do you survive it again? Well, we were slightly different because we had 1 and 2 came along at the same time.
Yes.
So that was the challenge for a year, and the first year was hell. But again, like anything, you just adapt. I think 3 is certainly more difficult than 2.
Yeah, but it's funny
just
because
the dynamic of 3, I think.
yes,
playing with each other.
I totally agree with that. And actually, in all truth, when we were talking about a family and how many kids we wanted, we said 2. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah, we said 2. We got 3. We're happy with 3, but 3 is it's a weird dynamic.
3 is a magic number.
Oh my
It's a
God,
song.
you haven't sang in a while.
Oh,
Do you want to sing now?
Not really.
We went out to karaoke, by the way, last week. Mike was the only one who could actually sing.
That's not true.
That is true. That is true. Anyway, but it's listen. If you want another one, then have another one. But yes, it's a harder dynamic. How do we survive? We survive. We barely survived.
Exactly.
We barely survived for a long time.
Yeah.
But now we're thriving. No, but now they're older.
Yes.
And we leave them at home with the babysitter.
By themselves.
Exactly. She put them to bed tonight. So yay!
Let's
We'll
hope
come home and they'll be asleep.
Still be awake.
That's good. Something to look forward to.
One more.
Okay,
last
one more.
question? Shall I choose the last
Rianne,
one?
Here, this one. No,
Rianne.
I think. Is it Rianne?
Rianne Coops. How did you first get Mike to cooperate in your videos?
Yeah.
Or was he up for it immediately?
It's so weird.
How did you
I
do
just
it?
want to say something because I get this all the time.
Right.
Even the other day, like people go, "Oh my God, Mike's such a sport. Can't believe he does that." And I'm like, "You like it."
But you sort
You
of said,
do.
I've got this idea. Will you help me with it?
Yeah.
And you'll go, this is what we're going to do. And some I've gone, no, I'm not doing that. Or I
Yeah.
can't do that.
Well, not many though.
Not many. Some are going, I'm going for a laugh.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, like, we don't really plan them. So,
No.
like, I'll have an idea and I'll just say, "Oh, okay, this is what we're doing," and then usually we just do one take. And if we have done 2 or 3, we usually use the first take anyway, because I think it's always funnier when you kind of like don't know what you're going to be doing rather than when you plan it out too much, and then it's just not funny enough. What are you looking at?
I'm just seeing if there's any more interesting
No, that
ones.
was it. There was
Few others,
this
but
first
we
one
can't run out of
here.
time.
I mean, but it's a
kind of-
bit,
it's
a
like
bit
the other
similar,
question.
right? So Jamie Marie, you also asked a question about the kids, so I think it was quite similar. So I think we've already answered that.
Yeah,
And what made you start the podcast? Let's do that as the last one. That was Mel. What made me start the podcast? I don't know.
You've done one before.
Yeah, I did cold coffee. So I know some of you were cold coffee listeners, which I did with my friend Kristen. But I don't know. I really wanted to do something with Mike that wasn't just the Nailed It videos. So something that we, could really kind of like do together, and it gets us out of the house together.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, on a Monday or Tuesday night, which is nice. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's kind of like replace date night, or sort of a date night.
It's just date night.
Just date night. This is date night. Exactly. Why did you agree?
Agree to what?
To do the podcast.
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't think I actually agreed.
I promised you I would cook every now and then.
Well, we haven't.
No, I know I haven't. I really need to work on that.
Well, I'm enjoying them. I'll do them. And people
good.
out there enjoys them, then fine.
Good. I'm glad.
Is anyone listening out there?
There
Then,
are. I told you we
I
were
don't
on
know, I
the,
should
we
check.
were number 47 for like 5 seconds
Wow.
on the comedy chart
Amazing.
in Canada. But it doesn't matter. Somewhere in the world we were number 47 for literally 5 seconds.
Bigger than Iceland. There we go.
Exactly, and we're ranking really high in somewhere.
Somewhere.
Somewhere, exactly.
Luxembourg.
But people are loving the podcast. They're leaving us lovely reviews. Thank you, by the way, for all your lovely reviews. Yes. Okay. So thank you for the questions.
Thank you.
This was fun.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
Yes, we will.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.